everyone, this is Dinah at the Picket Fence Greenhouse and Gardens. Today we're going to do some more seed starting. It is March 7th, 2011, and I'm still working on some flower seeds. Today we're going to be doing some Snapdragons, some red salvia, and some amaranthus autumn's touch. Now the Snapdragons we had to pre-chill. I've had them pre-chilling in the fridge for a little while. They'll germ better that way. They also like to have a biofungicide drench when you seed them, so you don't have dampening off problems, and I will do that today just to kind of prevent some problems further down the road. But we're just starting keep doing our seed starting. Tomorrow, March 8th, I should have some plugs coming. I'll be out in the greenhouse starting to plant some geranium plugs and some other plugs that are coming. So it's going to be fun to get out in the greenhouse, soak up some sun. That is, if we have sun. It's supposed to be a really cold week this week, but it's going to get warmer. Spring's just around the corner, so it's going to get here. So we'll just bring you in and we'll seed these flats real quick. I want to remember, if you watch my Dipladenia, where I was trying to grow some Dipladenia cuttings, well, some have rooted. And I'm going to show them to you today. I actually think I got some to work, and I'll show that to you at the end of the video. Alright, so here we go. Let's get this done. I've got one full tray here. This is going to be Snapdragons. Two different kinds. We've got the 20 peach, which is a really pretty double snap, and then we'll have a mix color. These here, just to show you how small they are, very, very dainty little seeds. So I'm going to be adding some sand within the mix today to spread these out. It just makes life easier. makes it so I can spread them out really nice. So as you can see that there. So spoon them out is how you've seen me do most of my other videos. It's going to be very quick and very fast today. Got lots going on with plants coming tomorrow. But there is the 20 peach. If you've never seen this Snapdragon, it is one of the most gorgeous snaps I've seen. It was new last year on the market, and I grabbed it right up because I thought it was just wonderful. Here we're going to be doing some floral. This is a floral shower Snapdragon in really tiny seeds, but we'll go ahead and get that mixed up. This is actually 500 seeds of the mix. This is a really pretty Snapdragon, fragrant. People love the snaps. I had Snapdragons blooming well into fall last year when we were experiencing some really cold temperatures. They were still out there just flourishing. Snapdragons like cooler weather. They really do. And I actually had them in kind of a partially shaded area too, and they just loved it out there. They just done really well. I have a mix here. This water is going to be a biofungicide to help with the dampening off. I hope it works. Now these guys like light for germination, so what I'm going to do is barely give them a little dusting over the top. And then I will have a dome lid over these they will have light over them. Germing process will take place a lot quicker this way. Okay. So the Snapdragons are done. This is all the snaps I do. I don't do any more than these. I honestly don't have room. So that one's done. We'll get a dome lid and put them on the heating mat. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is Autumn's Touch Amaranthus. I'm only doing, we're actually doing quite a few. I shouldn't be doing, I did some earlier and I'm also doing some now, but you can see down in here some little bitty seeds, and I'm mixing these with sand today also because they are tiny seeds. So these require darkness for germination. And I'm really excited to see this one. It's not actually new on the market, but it's new to me. I've never grown it before. And it looks like a really attractive plant. Okay. Water in nicely. These will be covered. And as always, process is the same. It depends on if you're planting yours in pots or trays or whatever you're using. Process really is the same of growing. These I'll cover. And hopefully, in a week's time, they'll be up and germinating. Well, let's see, the last one for today, and then I will get on to some other things that I've been working on, like the Dipladenias, is the red salvia. A lot of people love the red salvia. It's actually a hummingbird attractor too. They're just wonderful. Since these seeds are nice and big seeds, I just like scattered them over the top. Scatter them over. It's very simple to do. These actually like light for germination too. I really never have too many problems with the salvia, which is nice. So nice plants that aren't so temperamental. I will cover these just lightly. Larger seed, but they say light for germination, so but I am going to still give them a little cover. And they should do just fine. Okay, that is it on seeding today. Get that wrote down in my journal, and then we'll go from there. I'll put this on the heating mat. Alright, I talked about, I did my Dipladenias here. You have to have a lot of patience to root these guys, honestly, but I have some that have got some roots on right here. I'm going to stick them back in, and these have rooted in the sand. Also, I have one that I can see that's growing, and I know it's rooted. Because it's got some new growth. There's only going to be a few in here the way it looks to me. Here's another one that's got some roots. But you know what? It worked. I think I would have to do a lot more cutting to get a lot more. This one here's got new growth, so I believe it's coming too. So the Dipladenia did work. I mean, they didn't work as well as I wanted them to, but they did work. So I'm happy about that. Here's my ivies that I cut off to make and rooted, and as you can see, they look like they are rooted. Actually, they're sticking pretty good, so I'm happy to see this one's got a really nice root right there. Happy to see that they're working out too. You're not going to get everything to work all the time, especially when you're growing, and I know that from experience. Thanks so much for watching today. I appreciate it. Comments and questions, put them below this video. We will see you in the next video.